And here we have, hey gun people, sorry I almost forgot the gun people. Gun, bang bang, pow pow, G-U-N, gun, gun. Okay, so here we have a quota hire. This girl sits here, doesn't do shit, won't do anything. They got a trespassing call. This woman ought to have been told leave or you're under arrest. The girl doesn't do jack crap until the men show up. Then she still doesn't do much, and then as the lady's walking out, she decides to get tough and starts pushing on the lady. And the lady starts calling her out on pushing her and putting her hands on her. And I agree with the lady. This is your typical quota hire. I'm going to show up. I'm going to look good in uniform. Everybody can say how PC we are because we hired a pretty girl. They don't do shit. They're ineffective. They can't work. She'll be the public relations officer here. At the first chance they can get her off the streets, so she'll quit being a liability. And all the liberals will cheer and clap their hands about how women are equal now. So let's take a look at this. I'll jump ahead because it goes on for a while. I'll put a link in the description.
We got the Popo wearing a black thing on her badge. I guess she's sorry a couple of cops got whacked in Des Moines, but she doesn't give a shit about the man who's in critical care at the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics with a bullet in his neck from one of her vicious thug brothers in blue. WITCH is going to seriously arrest me because some uptight Iowan a-hole thought I was impolite. Shit, goddamn. All I have to say is, yay, yo, Dennis, why don't you come down here and let's mob the joint? Look at the Popo. She's trying to, before I started shooting, she was all like, you're very immature. Okay, this is the guy who like acts like he's down for the cause at the open mic where I got a standing O, but today he doesn't have the testicular ability to stand up for me when one of his partners tried to kick me out. So I'm letting the other pigs interview the other owners outside. And, you know, it's nice to know that if you fuck with me today, it'll actually be live. Of course, we know that the pig does whatever it wants, whether it's streaming live streaming, or whatever. The only thing that ain't live about the Popo is the way they kill people and get away with it. You know that young man, 37-year-old, from the Cedar Rapids PD, Officer Lucas Jones, that same officer killed and got away with it an unarmed black...
This woman's going to yell in a minute about how she's handicapped and don't touch her and she has to use the handicap door.
Big brother be giving her instructions. Ooh, la-di-la-la-la. Come on, everybody. I can't say the word of F, the police, because then they'll pop me for disorderly on the basis of bad language. I'm like, forget about bad language. Let's deal with some bad behavior. The fact that they're talking to the man, here he is coming in the dojo, streaming live. What's up, officer?
Hey, ma'am, I'm going to ask you to step outside for me.
On what grounds?
Okay, on trespassing charges.
Show me where it says I trespassed.
They've requested that you leave.
Who's they?
The owners of this business.
How many people own this business?
Two.
Two?
Yes.
150-50?
Please.
You're misinformed.
I don't want to go hands-on with you and take you to jail, so I'm going to request right now that you exit the premises.
Are you going to let me go?
I will let you go, but you're going to get a trespass.
She should be arrested right now. He's already told her she's trespassing. He told her. When you get into these logical, circular logic to nowhere arguments, no matter what he says, she's going to have a smart-ass answer. She's prolonging. She's delaying. She's continuing a trespass once she's been told that she must leave and she's committing the act of trespassing. Once you're told by a peace officer that you're trespassing, you better get your ass up and leave or you're arrestable. These cops put up with a whole hell of a lot more than I would have. Her ass needs to be in cuffs. But, you know, I'm the mean guy.
I don't mind a trespass warning.
Let's go outside then.
Give it to me here where there are witnesses, please, and then I will accompany you out the door with pleasure. I am not going outside.
I will take an ID as well.
You'll do that in this room, right?
I know, yes. Get it
on
get it
camera,
on your purse.
Right?
That's perfectly fine.
Who's dictating this call?
You want to put her in there? I'll put her in there.
Put me in.
Who's running this? Her or the cops?
Oh, okay.
Trespass from here for a calendar year. You're not able to come back to this location. If you do come back to this location, you'll be arrested for criminal trespass.
How can I fight that unjust discrimination?
It's not unjust discrimination.
Says you. WTF do you know, yo? You wasn't here.
It is.
Then why don't you go die laughing? Come on, do your thing. I'm in a hurry. I got places that aren't run by a-holes to visit. You want me to sign something? Do it.
I don't need a signature.
I need a piece of paper from you about the dirt you just did. You want to present it? Tell that police girl she has a cute ass and she can spend the night in my solitary bedroom. My friend Dennis just put that up. Where am I? Bohemia. I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Do you understand your trespassing?
Do I sound like I'm hard of hearing?
Due to your childish behavior.
Do you think I'm childish?
You know,
Why don't you go be a daycare worker? Come on, let's roll, let's roll. I'm done with this. Hey, you're young. Why don't you get out of this ignoble profession? Be a firefighter. They actually help people. Not like control freak biatches.
What are we waiting on?
Oh, look, a polite white. They're all over the place. Love them.
Look at this freaking idiot behind the counter. This is a Starbucks, by the way. To me, I don't even think the cops should have went in there and said, you know what? You guys don't like guns in your store? You know what? Call somebody without a gun to handle your problems. Because we the police, we carry guns. You don't want guns in your store? We ain't coming in your store. Boy, I'd love to freaking be the police chief of that place. I'd be like, we ain't going to your... You put a no gun sign, don't expect the cops to come in. We'll fix that shit right now.
Let's roll. I'm sick of this joint. Give me something, a badge number.
1083 and my
Write
last
it down,
name is
yo.
Rack. I'll give you my card.
Thank you.
Write it down, yo!
Oh, she's being mean to pigs. Oh, God.
Please leave.
I'm leaving out the disabled door, yo.
We're going to follow you out.
You think I need you to hand me my
No,
bag?
but I would gladly do that.
Yeah, well, guess what, Dick? No thanks. All right. What do I owe you for my soda? Too bad. I would throw down a 1, but I ain't throwing no 5 down. What do you...
Good. If she's refusing to pay, I'd charge her ass with defrauding an innkeeper, and she'd be arrested for that. Rick, why are you trying to arrest her? Because I ain't got time for this bullshit. Come out here and waste your time playing all this nicety shit while people are acting like freaking idiots.
Are you, like, tweaking for me? The action's supposed to be hip, not shoulder. I'm leaving. You're the one who gave me my card? Your card? I call you? Oh, please, my aunt. Don't pretend like you serve and protect, you bitch.
Go, man.
I'm going out the disabled door. Out of my way, Popo. This way.
You're going out now.
No, I have a disability. That's a handicap door. And that's how I'm exiting.
Go.
Once again, she got her way. She's dictating this call. You're going to go out this door. Oh, okay, you don't have to. I just said that to appear tough. I just said that because I really couldn't force it. I just said that to irritate and escalate the situation instead of saying, I don't care what door you do, just get the hell out of here. I'm going to tell you to go out a door and then not make you go out it. Freaking incompetent quota hire.
Go. Boy, she tough.
Go now. Go.
Command presence in the house. Look at all these uptight people.
Go.
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Go.
Get your fucking hands off me. Get your hands off me. Would you tell her to stop touching me? Would you get me back off of me? Have her let go of me. I cannot be pulled. Get off me. Get off me. I can walk. Get this jacked up, trigger happy pig off me.
She is kind of funny. So, nobody wants to arrest her because they're probably going to have to take her for a medical clearance. She'll be a pain in the ass at the hospital. You're going to have to sit with her and babysit her when you get her to medical so they can 5150 hold her ass for being crazy. Then they'll call you and say she's not crazy. You got to come get her and take her back to jail. Then you're going to take her to jail, listen to this shit all the way on the ride to jail. That's why part of the reason these cops are like, man, let's just get her out of here so we ain't got to deal with her. But the problem with that is they've wasted all these resources. They've tied up 3 officers. They disrupted all these people who are coming in here, which I don't really care because it's Starbucks. I wish all the idiots would go there and act like that and run the damn business in the ground. And then I'd go there with my gun as they're closing up shop saying, damn, too bad you guys didn't allow guns. Starbucks piece. All right, we'll end that there.